welcome. We are Yap Yap and Yappie, and this is our weekly Yappers where we talk about tech, film, and video game news.
Question sent in by a viewer. If you can have a rare mutation or something rare about you, what would it be and why?
Something rare about me.
For example, a sixth thumb, which is kind of interesting. Or not a thumb, but a finger.
I have a sixth sense.
Sixth sense is another one, yeah.
Yeah, a sixth sense.
For real?
Yeah, for
You
real.
want to see ghosts and stuff?
Yep.
Serious?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I'd be like, oh, that guy, that person's haunted. Or oh, GG.
Oh shit! Really? I guess you can be one of those mediums, right?
Yeah, but I don't think I would use it for. I definitely wouldn't use it for good, to be honest. I'd be like, oh, GG's.
Yeah. One of our coworkers, I'm not saying the name, but his mom has that sixth sense thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people hired her to go into the home before they buy it, just in case it's haunted and stuff.
Crazy.
Yeah. I don't know how true all that is, but I'm just saying, like, oh, okay, that's scary. I think that's one of the scarier ones to have. One of the cooler ones, I think, is one, you know, like you hear people get, for example, hit in the head or something, and they all of a sudden become a super genius.
Okay.
Like I forgot, someone got hit, I think, or got beat up in the bar or something like that, and then he started becoming a math whiz. I think something like that would be cool. Like all of us suddenly become super good at math or super good at shapes or patterns or something like that. Would be a pretty cool, I guess, new feature to have. So that way you can go and solve any problems you might, like math problems, or you might solve, I don't know, something complex.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, different, little different. There's also this lady in Guadalupe who has a rare blood type, and she is only compatible with herself.
Not good.
So scientists has discovered a new blood type in a woman from Guadalupe. They are now searching for more people with that characteristic.
That is not good for her. I think that is, I mean, it's great. That's different, right? But that is not good for her, because now what if she has to go through something traumatic and she needs blood?
Yeah, right? Because A, B, and O are the common ones, and I don't know. Yeah, what would happen?
Yeah.
She probably has to do her own blood transfusion, maybe?
She's Guada negative. That's interesting. Or they're calling her Guada negative.
Yeah. Guada negative, huh? 68 years old, but she lived a good life though already, right? So I guess she never needed it?
Yeah, I guess she never needed it. But man, like I said, Guada negative. Oof.
So it's a mutation in the PIGZ gene that affects how protein anchors to red blood cells. This makes her the only person compatible with her own blood. Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah, very interesting, huh? That's a, when you think you have it all, right? Or you discovered everything, another new exception to the rule comes about, right? Okay, you remember the Whoop? We talked about the Whoop a couple months ago, Whoop 5. There's two new competitors. One is called Polar, coming in September 3, so about 3 more months. Polar, I think, is a very popular brand as well. So it's one of those health trackers that, you know, you don't need a screen, or that won't come with a screen, but you need your phone instead. So there's a couple, I guess, features that's sticking, or this article is highlighting. So the experience is supposed to be good. Daily tracking, strain and load, sleep and recovery, workout support, coaching, I guess that's more AI maybe, heart rate monitoring, which is pretty common nowadays, heart rate variability, another very important something to track, integration, okay, with Apple, Google, and other fitness tracking platforms, I guess. MyFitnessPal is another one. Social features, nutrition, platform customization, and updates. Okay. Another competitor to the famous Whoop is coming out, and I assume will be a subscription fee, free. So what do you think? Do you like subscription-based hardware, or you like more one-time payment?
Like one-time payment, to be honest.
Even though you won't get the latest, I guess, yeah, one-time payment actually might be better most of the time, huh? Unless they release it every year, right? And then you feel kind of like left behind, like, oh shoot, should I get another one? And then another one, right? I assume they might cycle it every year, kind of like what Apple does with the Apple Watch, right? Like, it's pretty much every year. And then you have to fork out another 100, 200. But Apple Watch, I guess, makes sense because it's a screen. But something without a screen might not make too much sense. But yeah, Polar is coming out. And there's also another competitor that's coming. Amazfit also has another screenless design as well. So there's a lot of trackers nowadays. Does it entice you to use it?
Yeah, it does. Just to see how. Plus, it probably checks my blood pressure too, right? Kind of.
No. Only the Whoop technically does, but it's still in beta. But it gives you like your sleeping, your heart rate, VO2 max, which is a very important marker as well.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to get one, see how I'm sleeping, because I feel like I'm not sleeping well, to be honest.
Yeah, because I started keeping an eye more on my sleep, and it turns out I'm sleeping an hour less, at least. Like more than an hour and a half less than I need to. So I've been trying to sleep a little earlier, but it's kind of hard with a kid. But yeah, another one, $100. I think this is $100. $100 to one-time payment is not bad. 10-day battery life. At least it gives you an idea what you're experiencing, right? For an affordable price.
Listen, I guess I gotta compare like this one to Whoop to the Polar Flow and see which.
Yeah, because the Garmin is supposed to release one as well this year, so it's a huge competitive year for the Whoop actually. Yeah, so there's so many options. It's a good time to be in the market for one, if you're in the market to improve your health, or at least keep track of your health. Legos. I don't know why they have never done this, but Legos X-Files?
That's the there's an X-File, yeah. That's crazy.
I think
they should have done that.
Yeah, a long time ago, right? I wonder why did they start doing it now? Are they like planning on remaking the X-Files that we don't know about, or?
That's crazy.
These are not the actual Lego pieces that are coming out, but they announced that they're winners, right? That they are going to release X-File related, and Wallace and Gromit. I think we talked about this movie or something like that before, right? Fergus was talking about it. Yeah, but these are cool ideas, I think. About time, and congratulations to the winner. Let's see who won. Australian Lego idea Brent Waller's X-File won the Build Your Nostalgia 90s Throwback Challenge. Oh, that's a cool idea, actually.
Okay, so they did it because... Alright.
Yeah. These competitions and stuff like that is a good way for you to be creative, and also for your idea to possibly become a piece, right? But yeah, let's see what happens when they actually release the X-Files Legos in the future, and how long it would take. Probably would take a while, I would assume. Xbox Ally X versus ROG Ally X. Real differences or just clever rebranding? What do you think?
I just think it's clever rebranding, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. The hardware cannot be that different, right?
Right.
And then I guess the grip part for the Xbox, I would say that's an improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the Xbox platform software as well. But let's see. So Xbox has 24 gigs of memory. I guess it depends on which version you get. It's a little more wattage, which is faster probably, not by much. Yeah, the screen is pretty much the same. The storage is pretty much the same. It has a newer chip.
Yeah.
But besides that, yeah, I think it's just because the fact is came out later than the ROG, right? But yeah, I think the grip part is a good idea, right?
Yeah, I mean, some people might like it. Some people might like the ROG.
Yeah, just to get the pure branding.
Yeah. I mean, either way, both looks fine. I mean...
Yeah, both is a good pick, right? Either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, both is... If you want a higher chip, better chip, by a little bit, then go with the Xbox, but...
Yeah, I don't think you'll hurt if you go with the Xbox version. Because you have at least the Xbox platform behind it slightly. But I guess it's just the cloud version of it. Okay, so it's not that different. Ring's AI video description tell you who's doing what. About time, huh? I think it might also be kind of scary because that means they're analyzing your videos. I mean, I think they've been doing that, but now it's just more obvious, right? So, if your dog ever does something and you don't know which dog,
I'll tell you which dog did it.
Yeah, and what time. I think that's a cool idea because scrubbing through the footage is can be a lot, especially if there's a lot of motion around the home.
Yeah.
When is this out? Does it say? 20. Okay, so this is only available for Ring Home Premium subscribers. That's the most expensive tier. Fortunately, you don't have to buy new hardware to use this feature, so it's available on all current Ring doorbells and cameras. Yeah, it's just software update, and it's their server that processes it. It's not like this your phone.
And you have to pay a premium for it.
Yeah, $20 is not that bad to make your life a little easier. But again, it's if you like to go through your Ring footage stuff, right?
Yeah.
Which is probably not that common, to be honest. Well, at least for me. Do you? You never really care, right?
Oh, I don't have Ring, so.
Okay, but you wouldn't care if someone.
I wouldn't care. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're curious at the first couple weeks, and then you're just like, whatever. Doesn't really matter anymore.
Just tell me if someone's breaking into my house.
Yeah. Or who? Or is it Hong again? Microsoft isn't make their own VR headset, but there is a $400 MetaQuest Xbox edition.
Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna put that as one of mine, but I was like,
Yeah, so do you like collaboration versus making their own hardware? Personally?
I guess for someone like Meta, I could see why the collaboration would be better for them because they barely have anything, right?
And just to put the Xbox name on it, it kind of gives it a little more gamer vibes, I guess.
Yes.
And to also put the Microsoft Xbox name in many other places, right? How they're marketing it.
Yeah. So for me, I see the good in this for them, for Xbox or for Meta.
Yeah.
Mostly, and for Xbox.
Okay.
Now,
does it entice you to buy it?
No, I'm not into VR.
What happens if it's like PlayStation or something that you like more? Well, technically they have one, huh?
Yeah, PlayStation has one, and
yeah.
Like I said, I'm not into VR just yet.
Yeah, because they released two, right? And I don't think either of us got either one, right?
Yeah,
it's a cool idea. Lower barrier to entry, right? And I think it's a win-win for pretty much everyone. Is there any difference too, actually? So it's supposed to be crafted for Xbox, right? So customized 128 gigabytes, different color, matching touch plus controller and limited Xbox wireless controller editions, elite strap, 3 months of Meta Horizon Plus, and 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Okay, but for $400, that's not it. That's kind of pricey, but it's a standalone device, but you need a monthly subscription to play games.
In the first 3 months, I don't think I would enjoy that first 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, if you already have Game Pass, I guess it kind of makes sense, but if you don't, then maybe not, huh? Or I guess if you want to get into it as well, VR.
Sure.
Best keyboards for 2025. Models we tested. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if you have any of these actually too. Okay, let's see. Best keyboards for 2025. Best keyboard for most people, Logitech MX Key S. Nope, there's backlighting. Hot swappable, no. So this is pretty much like your office keyboard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has your 10 number pads on the right side too, and the arrow keys are very spaced out. Yeah, I can see why. Best budget keyboard, Logitech Pop Icon keys. Very compact, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like very cramped, huh? But it has a fun design. And it looks like they have a lot of double keys, right? Like function keys. Yeah. The ergonomics, best wireless ergonomic keyboard, Logitech Ergo K860. Have you used these type of keyboards in a while?
I have not.
It's been a long time since I was a kid. People use this stuff where it's like super split. Yeah, and now looking at it, it's kind of weird, huh? But I guess it can be okay. You probably need to get used to it, huh?
That is so true. Because you're used to being very straightforward.
Yeah. Pretty straight, yeah. Quite literally straight.
What
Best
the hell?
split ergonomic keyboard, okay. A little more extreme than what you're... Is this even better?
I guess if you're gaming, you can have one on one side.
Yeah, but I don't even think these are made for gamers. You know how like the latency and all that stuff now?
That's what I'm saying. I don't...
yeah, okay. But the profile, I can see like you just want to use half of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the need for that. But also there's a wire that connects the two. It's a little off.
It is. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah. I guess we'll see if people like it. The next one is best mechanical keyboard, Keychron Q Max. It looks nice. Has that little knob thing that I guess you can control volume with.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice actually. It looks very simple. Keychron I think is a pretty popular brand too. Another one, C3 Pro. Okay, this one looks a little more gamer like, huh?
Yeah, budget friendly too.
Yeah. What else is there? Oh, okay. Here's the best gaming keyboard, Wooting 80HE. Okay, here we go. Yeah, one of the best keyboards technically that you can buy right now. Best wireless gaming keyboard, Steel Series Apex Pro TKL Wireless Gen 3. Okay, that's a mouthful. I like those buttons on the upper left where the dials. Right? Can be useful, I would say.
Yeah.
Even though none of my keyboards have it, I kind of wish they did. At least a knob would be very useful. But yeah, so this is the best wireless gaming keyboard. T-Mobile Starlink. Satellite launches July 23rd, so one more month before your T-Mobile service quality probably will improve a lot.
Yeah.
Will also be available for AT&T Verizon too, so I guess you'll have this access to this very soon too. You said you paid for it, right? Are you upgrading? Are you planning or something like that?
I mean, it might be something good to upgrade to.
Yeah, this will be very cool. I'll take a look at it when it comes to AT&T, but having your internet accessible everywhere is I think a big thing, especially when you're hiking
or traveling.
Yeah, on an airplane, right, or something like that. Yeah.
No, definitely.
Yeah, because you don't want to lose service sometimes, right? You got to finish that Netflix series. Entering a new golden age of Marvel fighting game figurines. How cool is this?
No.
Yeah, no?
What is it? Is it like a cardboard in the back?
I think so. Or some type of a mini picture frame or something like that. But that's amazing. I wonder why people didn't think of this to begin with, right?
They probably did, but they didn't like the idea, or they didn't think it would catch on.
Take up too much space too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is a very iconic, I guess, versus game super move.
Yeah.
These big ass blasts everywhere. Cyclops was super cool back then, right?
Yeah.
Cyclops and then Ryu, Wolverine and stuff like that too. It's very, very nice. Okay.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, this one's a classic one. I remember using Cyclops back then. Did you?
He's more Spider-Man because this was
Spider-Man, Wolverine, Ryu, Ken. That's about it, huh?
Spider-Man, Ryu, and Chun. Sometimes Chun-Li.
Oh, Cammy too, Sakura. But she's not as good. But yeah, those are good old days, huh? And now,
yeah,
Cyclops toy, a pretty nice one actually, is available.
Interesting, nice.
Millionaire hubs mapping the world's wealthiest cities. All right, numero uno. New York.
Wow, we are number 2. Crazy.
40,000 less than New York. Where's number 3? Yeah. Tokyo. Singapore. Where's number 5? You see 5? Oh, 5 is Los Angeles.
Yep, LA.
Okay. I'm surprised Hollywood is so not as much as like I would have thought LA would have been more than would have been number 3 or something like that. I knew New York was number 1 because the financial stuff, right? Bay Area kind of makes sense because all the tech stuff. I thought movies would have been higher. London, Paris, what else? Where's 8? Hong Kong? Sydney and Chicago. Okay.
Crazy.
Any of this surprising to you?
No, not really.
I'm kind of surprised of Sydney. I guess we never really hear much from Australia, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew Tokyo was up there. I didn't think it was up there.
I knew Singapore was up there.
Yeah, because the Crazy Rich Asian movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what is number... Okay, Seattle's number 25. Korea, Seoul, 24. Oh, Dallas is up there too, 21.
Houston.
Okay. Shanghai.
Beijing, Milan, Osaka, Kyoto, Kobe.
Yeah, Dubai's number 18.
That's where I thought that's interesting because I thought more of the Dubai and Saudi Arabia would be up there more.
More up there?
Because, you know, the rich princes and
yeah, I know, maybe it's based off of averages or something like that.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, Toronto's pretty up there too. I'm kind of surprised actually. Yeah, or I guess it's just how many millionaires you have. But I guess if you're talking about trillionaire, probably Dubai will be one of the top, huh?
Probably.
Yeah, so this is pretty much the amount of millionaires. Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay.
Yeah, New York makes sense because all the financial. Bay Area makes sense. How many? Yeah, okay, it makes a lot more sense now that it's the number, the quantity, not the average amount, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay, Dragon Ball Z Fighter's real job. Just out of curiosity, huh?
Wasn't Krillin a cop?
Yeah, I was about to ask you that. Did you know what Krillin did?
Yeah, he was a cop.
Yeah, he is a cop. He is a cop, yes. So Chi-Chi makes Goku become a farmer to earn more income. Yeah, that's a funny introduction episode, I would say. Voma doesn't own CASETiFY, but she does work there. Yeah, because her dad, I think, owns it technically.
Yeah.
Yamcha, this is kind of surprising. I don't know if you saw this episode, but he's a baseball guy. Which is, I think, kind of cheating. Because he's super strong, right?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Tien and Chaozu became prolific farmers.
I can see that.
I think Tien also did dojos and stuff like that. I think he was teaching at a dojo. But I didn't know they just did farming.
Tien more as a monk type of person.
Yeah, he was teaching at a temple in one of the episodes. So here you go, Krillin, police officer. He's super strong guy though. That's another cheat too, right? Gohan loves his dream as a great scholar. Yeah, I think that's the unfortunate part of Gohan, right? And that's where they left Gohan at. Or I guess not left, but I guess they keep on trying to bring him back to fighting, right?
The thing is, he's doing what his mom wanted, right?
Yeah, exactly. But he's also smart too, so I guess he's able to do it. Android 817 is a park ranger.
Yeah, I kind of remember that. He was doing something.
Yeah, protecting those animals. Mr. Satan just became the Earth's hero. Well, technically, he did save Earth because of his popularity. Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Videl follows her father's footsteps and became a martial artist, I think. And obviously, she married Gohan. And Jocko is a galactic patrolman.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, it's funny seeing that dude. He's funny.
Yeah, he's more comical, right?
Yeah.
So most of these guys actually had jobs.
Didn't he marry something kind of weird too?
No, I think he's Bulma's sister's like friend or something like that.
Okay, because I remember one of the characters came back with a wife, and it was like a weird little alien.
No, I think you're talking about the Galaxy King or something like that. Is it like a squid-looking guy?
Maybe, I don't know. It was one of the episodes that I watched where I want to say Jocko was like I remember
Brought that person, right?
Let me check.
Yeah, I think you're talking about the Galaxy King. We brought him to the tournament, and I think they accidentally kissed or something because he held his hand, something like that.
Because yeah, I remember him bringing someone bringing something back and say, "Oh, this is my wife." I was like, "What the?"
Oh, really? Okay, maybe I don't remember then.
But maybe I could be wrong. I mean,
okay, yeah, he's a funny character. Yeah. He's
but
such
he is funny. That dude is funny.
Yeah. Google DeepMind optimized AI model run directly on robots. All right, Brian, your Google searches has come to life.
That's crazy.
You better delete your browser history now.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's probably backed up your history. But that's kind of cool, I would say, right? AI, different versions of AI in every robot now. I wonder if you can install it into like, you know, the Furbies and stuff like that. I heard there's an AI toy as well now, which I don't know what you're gonna do with an AI toy.
Crazy.
Yeah, but AI has a lot of potential. But for a kid's toy, I don't know actually. Maybe we'll see one day what it would do.
Yeah. Okay.
10 must play horror games that define the genre. Okay. Here, Brian, here's your list of 10 games to play. Phasmophobia. Yeah. It is a pretty good game, huh? Even though we never actually beat it. Outlast redefined. Okay. I think Fergus talked about this game before, right? I think there was supposed to be a movie or something. I forgot. We never played this, right?
Oh, I never played it.
Amnesia? I've never heard of this one too. Now that looks kind of scary though. Clock Tower. You remember Clock Tower?
No.
Oh, this one, hopefully Capcom remakes it one day. I think it's Capcom if I'm not mistaken. Silent Hill 2, yeah. Well, everyone probably played the remake already. Are you gonna ever finish it soon?
Soon, hopefully, yeah.
Resident Evil 2? You never played it at all, huh?
Resident Evil 2, no.
Yeah, such a good game actually. Maybe after Resident Evil. Oh no, Silent Hill I meant. PT? Such a good demo, but yeah, no, we will never see the light of day of this game, unfortunately. Silent Hills is supposed to be. The original Alone in the Dark is a true classic. That looks kind of like Indiana Jones, huh? Or at least the setting looks like it. The first true 3D survivor horror game. Maybe I should try this one day. It looks actually really good. Alien Isolation. Okay, and the last one, Dead Space. Really? You never played the Dead Space as well, right?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so Dead Space, I think it's a free PlayStation Plus game back then. Yeah, maybe this one is a game we need to play one day, huh? If it's number 1 in the whole list.
Yeah.
Your favorite pizza place has a limited edition flavor. It looks kind of spicy though. Jalapeno pineapple? What is
Ugh,
this?
I hate pineapple on pizza.
It can be good, but yeah, normally it's not that good, right? So what is it? So spicy Hawaiian lovers pizza consists of spicy marinara sauce topped with cheese, ham, bacon, pineapple, jalapenos, and red chili flakes. Okay. Appetizing?
No, not really.
Probably because of the pineapple, huh?
Yeah.
Do you like Hawaiian?
No, I do not like Hawaiian.
Yeah. It's not the best, right? But it is not bad.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So it's coming to Pizza Hut for a limited time. That's actually kind of cool. I haven't had I had a spicy Hawaiian deep dish once. I did not like it. But yeah.
You didn't like it?
No, I did not. I don't like spicy food, you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, but the wife wants to eat the the spicy one. And I was like, good thing it wasn't that spicy because it's, you know, jalapeno's not that bad.
Right.
But yeah, I waited 30 minutes for that too because, you know, Chicago, they have to cook it.
3 minutes?
Yeah,
Crazy.
it was like at least 30 minutes. Yeah, we went in, ordered, sat there for a long time. Came out, ate 2 slices in 5 minutes and just left. I was like, it's such a long wait for, you know, for pizza, especially when you compare it to New York where everything's like pretty much on the ready. Yeah, different type of lifestyle, I guess. But yeah, Hawaiian spicy version.
Looks.
Disneyland 70th anniversary Spider-Man Spider-Bot arrives.
Really?
You remember these toys? Not toys, but you remember this in Spider-Man the game?
Rarely use them.
Huh?
I rarely use them.
Yeah, it's not that commonly used in the game, but I think it's more in Spider-Man 2, if I'm not mistaken. You get to use these bots to like crawl around the vents and stuff like that and certain environments. But yeah, I think this is a cool thing. $30 is not bad, right?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah, just for a collector's thing. I wonder, does it actually do something? Lights up, motorized leg on off. Okay. I think this is gonna be a collector's thing.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't open it. 3 and up. $30 is not that bad.
No, it's not.
Windows 10. You know, Windows 10 ended support or something like that, but now you can either pay $30 or 1,000 Microsoft rewards points to extend security.
Okay.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing to you?
I mean, if you still want to use 10, but I'm on 11, so I don't.
It doesn't affect you yet, yeah. Until they make 12, right, and force you to
upgrade from that to that. Then
yeah, because from 10 to 11, they have a hardware requirement, right, which makes a lot of people makes it hard for them to move on, right?
Right.
Unless they get a brand new PC, which is a brand new motherboard in this case. But Windows 10 too, right? It's like, it's not bad. I don't know if most people even update their Windows. That's another question, right? Like, do they even care to update it?
Sure.
But for $30 more, you extend it for another year. It's not that bad, I would say. Right?
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
No, it's not that bad at all.
I mean, especially if you don't like to upgrade much. Like, you don't want to have to deal with all the moving of your hardware or your software and your files. A new computer. I think this is not a bad idea. $30, even $30 every year, I think that's not a bad idea. Lego Inside Tour Anniversary. It's another Lego Anniversary Edition. What do you think? So you get a what? Fire engine, a train, a car, a house? What is this? A llama? I can't see.
I think it's supposed to be
and a machine. This one looks like a llama, no? Oh, someone riding a goat or something like that, right? Okay. 2023 is the Fire Engine. Celebrating 20 years of Lego Insider Tour. Okay. This is a cool collector's thing as well, I would say. Especially as Lego's so big nowadays, right? There's 5 tours left for 2025. Lego expanded the tours for this year.
Crazy.
The 20th anniversary has a 1,912 pieces at 6 mini models. Wow. So that means you have to go to one of these tours to get it sounds like? Okay. And I guess you can always get a second-hand market, right? If you want to. Yeah, 20 years is a good what do you call that? Those anniversaries?
Yeah.
Right, 20, 25, 30, I guess in increments of 5. But yeah, 20 years of Legos. That's pretty cool. Dragon Ball cases. Do you have a case for your phone? You do, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Yeah, so if you ever want a case that's Dragon Ball for your phone, here's CASETiFY. Official Dragon Ball licensed cases. Some of these cases look kind of super cool, like these right here. Father Son. Super iconic. Or this one, even. I don't know how you're going to have 2 cases side by side to show this. Right?
That is true.
Because obviously people will probably get the first part of it, but the second part is a little more difficult. But this is very limited edition, at least this case is saying. Out of 777. And headphones? With the Scouter?
That looks pretty cool.
It does look very damn cool. Shinron? Okay. Yeah, official Dragon Ball stuff. I like the Scouter one. That's kind of cool. I don't think I'll ever use it though. And I don't even have a case for my phone, so that's another thing. But that's a cool idea. If you like Dragon Ball 40th anniversary and want to have a case from CASETiFY, there's an option for you. Legos 2025 July shopping guide. Shelby Cobra.
Interesting.
That's a nice car though. It's a very nice car. Miles Morales mask.
Okay.
$70? Damn. Pretty pricey, huh?
Yeah. We saw this.
Yeah, Nike Dunks for $100. I mean, you have to be a Nike fan, or I guess a basketball fan.
Shoe fan, yeah.
Yeah. Battle Droid? $140? God damn. No, these are pricey as hell nowadays, huh?
Yeah.
I never really... Yeah. I guess when you buy one, it's okay, but if you buy more, it's just like so much.
Yeah.
It seems like a very little release this year or this month for Legos though.
Yeah.
Tesla, first robot taxi rides kick off in Austin, Texas.
Interesting.
Yeah, the future is here. We don't need to drive anymore. The logo's very nice though.
It's better than the Waymo logo, yeah.
Yeah. Looks very futuristic, modern, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to read unless you're into it, right?
Right.
Okay. I would definitely try it. I need to try the Waymo one eventually. So early access riders being charged a flat rate for $420 for their journeys. Okay. No, it's not bad at all. I think it's obviously introduction just to get people going and data and stuff like that. So I guess they calculate the distance around Austin, and the distance probably averages out to that amount. I guess it also depends on traffic. I don't know if Austin even has traffic compared to like Bay Area and LA and New York, huh?
Texas could be pretty bad.
Okay, so I guess it could also depend on the time of day too.
Yeah.
Before something's not bad.
Oh.
Google Image Gen 4 text to image model promises significantly improved boring images. This is a very nice image, but yeah. I can see why they said it's boring.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Very nice. Nature type of images that you look once or twice and it's like, okay. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, it looks good.
I wonder why are they saying it's boring? I guess it's just nature.
Yeah.
Probably, huh? They want something a little more exciting, maybe, because all the Instagram training they've been doing. These are very nice pictures. Very, what do you call it? I guess you would buy it as a wall art.
Yeah.
Or for your room or something like that, right? On to movie news. Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot will see classic characters return. Okay. Even if they're dead.
That is crazy.
Wait. Vampires are technically dead, no?
Yes, they are dead.
Okay.
So so the characters that they killed already.
Yeah. But this is a reboot though, right? That means they're not continuing, they're rebooting it. So that means unless they're continuing it. No, right?
I don't know what they're doing. It's all of what they're doing, right?
Yeah. But it's a reboot, so I guess it kind of makes sense for older characters to be recast, I guess. It will be lighter than the first few seasons of the original. We will try to find a balance between new and old characters. My dream is to bring back everyone who has died. A space will have to be made for new stories as well. Okay, so it's not exactly a retelling. But I guess in some ways, we expect some dead characters to come back. Which is fine for a reboot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense. If it's a continuation, then that's much more questionable, right?
Right.
All right. Are you excited for this?
I wasn't really a big Buffy fan, to be honest, but it is interesting news to see that it's going to make a comeback.
Ice Road Vengeance. Liam Neeson is back.
That's funny.
Yeah, I like him as an actor and stuff like that. But all these movies are like similar. You know what I mean? Exactly. But I guess it's cool because you get to see, like, if you don't care about the story, all you want to see is action. Then it's cool. They should make another Taken movie, actually, instead of these type of movies, right?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, so this one, he's traveling to Mount Everest, and I think some people are trying to kidnap the government guy's kid or son or something like that. Did you see it?
No.
Yeah, he's funny. You got jokes.
It's like the same storyline, basically.
Yeah, I think you're watching this obvious to see him and to see the action, right? I don't think you care much about the story. Yeah. Coming out in tomorrow. What the heck?
Nice.
Okay, coming out tomorrow. You know, there's a Street Fighter movie coming?
No, I did not.
I did not too. But they found their Chun-Li, and it's supposed to premiere next year. Do you know who Kalina is?
Kalina Liang? No.
Yeah, I don't know who she is too, actually. I don't think I've ever seen her movies, but she is Chun-Li. Congratulations. So I'm just a little shocked that there's a Street Fighter movie. Me
too. I can't wait for the Nissan kick.
Spinning bird kick.
Yeah.
Supposed to come out in spring 2026.
Interesting. Cool.
Okay. I mean, they barely even cast her, so how are they gonna make a movie by then?
I don't know.
No, it has to come out later, right?
I feel like it has to, but
So who's Ryu and who's Ken and all this stuff too?
Legendary Pictures live action Street Fighter movie has.
It's supposed to come out March 2026. I find that hard to believe, actually. I guess we'll see.
I mean, if it's live action, right?
Yeah. They have to film, they have to edit.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's see. Yeah, I guess it is. Let's see.
Yeah, hopefully it's good. I guess
Hopefully
it's a Street Fighter movie. Either way, fans will like it.
Hopefully it's not rushed either, right?
It sounds like it's rushed. It's
Yeah.
less than 6 months. Or I guess it's a little more, 9 months away.
Yeah, it seems like it's being rushed.
Yeah. We'll see. Ironheart season 1 is out. Or coming out next week.
I've seen a lot of commercials for this one.
Yeah. 70% Rotten Tomatoes, 63% popcorn meter. Disney Plus. Yeah, if you're into the continuation of Wakanda section of the movie, I guess series. Here's your Ironheart part of it. Coming out Tuesday. Oh, it's next week, huh?
Next week.
Yeah, 70% is not bad for critics though, right?
No,
For a
it's not.
Disney movie, not Disney, sorry, Marvel movie too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Fantastic Four trailers reveals the Thing's Rockbeard and Silver Surfer's metallic voice. Did you know the Thing can grow a beard?
Oh.
He's supposed to age super slow or something like that. So he's supposed to outlive everyone pretty much. Not everyone, but the Fantastic Four at least.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and in the comic, I think he grows a beard. It's kind of crazy. The Silver Surfer's metallic voice. I guess we'll have to hear that one. I did not watch the trailer yet. I assume you didn't too, right?
No, I haven't watched it either.
Okay. Yeah, it's coming out very soon, next month. You haven't seen The Simpsons lately, have you?
I have not.
Yeah, season finale just happened. No, not just happened, but happened a couple weeks ago. I didn't know it was the season finale, but they killed off a main character in a future, what do you call that? Future storyline. You know, it's not like their present day. It's obviously when they're older, much older.
Right.
I mean, based off of this picture, you kind of know who. But Marge actually died before Homer, which is a shocker.
Yeah. I would always think Homer would die first.
I know, right? I'm
Just the way
shocked,
that
actually.
He eats and his life and how much he drinks.
Yeah. And up in heaven, Marge technically remarried, what's his name? Pringle? From the Beatles? Is it the Beatles? But yeah, I'm very shocked that they killed off Marge, though.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's a very
interesting.
heartwarming episode, I guess you can say, with Bart and Lisa's interaction with Homer and the older people. But yeah, Marge passed away before Homer. That's a very shocking thing for everyone, I think. The Bear, season 4.
A cooking show, right?
Yeah, I did not know The Bear was that popular. Did you?
No, I did not either.
Yeah, I think Family Guy made a what do you call that? Like a mini episode on it, or they dedicated a whole episode on it as well. And season 4 just finished with a very good score. I think a 9 out of 10 for IGN, but it's supposed to be a very good show. Does that entice you to? I guess season 4 you can watch binge it now. Well, does that entice you to watch it more?
I'm interested in it.
But a cooking show, right? It's not like Gordon Ramsay thing, right? It's more of a
cooking drama show, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. But it has to be that good for it to be Family Guide, I guess, in some ways, right? Sinners coming out to HBO Max soon.
This movie was just released, no?
It just came out, yeah. So July 4th is coming out to HBO Max. So another vampire related movie show, a movie in this case instead of show. Yeah,
that is crazy.
It did really good. So there's a lot of hype on this one, I guess. July 4th. If you don't want to watch fireworks, you can watch this. Sinners. Yeah. Ranma half season 2 trailer reveals premiere date. Coming out in fall on Netflix. I didn't even know when it's going to Netflix. Did you?
I didn't know that, and I didn't know there was a season 1. Because I would definitely watch it. I've been wanting to watch this anime because this was the very first like anime I watched that I truly enjoyed. Besides like Sailor Moon. No, I didn't really enjoy Sailor Moon, but I actually enjoyed Ranma.
Yeah, it's been such a long time. I think I only saw a couple of episodes, but season 2 announced at the end of 2024. I didn't even know season 1 came out, to be honest.
Yeah.
You can watch the first season on Netflix right now. Okay.
So I guess there's something for me to watch now.
Yeah, so the next season's supposed to come out in October. All right. We talked about this like a year or so ago. I just didn't know it came out that fast. Did you see this picture?
No.
Silent Hill 2 picture of the movie that's supposed to come out in January.
That is crazy.
I'm pretty sure you went past this part already, right? Where they're in the elevator?
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's the first shot of behind the scenes, I guess, of Return to Silent Hill movie. So,
the 8 most underrated Square Enix games ranked.
Okay.
The first, number 8, is Nier Replicant. I think that's underrated, yeah. It was a pretty fun game to play.
Did you beat it?
Still kind of, no, I think I'm still playing it. Still, I need to finish it.
Yeah, it's a very popular game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Tactics Ogre is a unique strategy JRPG. I never played this game.
I've seen it, but I never played it as well. I forgot what system it came out on. Is it Game Boy or something like that? That's probably why I never played it. Does it say what system? No.
Does it say?
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Type O. I played this game. I need to actually finish this game. I just started it and never got past, I guess.
I have it too. I just never popped it in.
Yeah, so I need to start. I mean, I played it, I started it, but I never actually got to play the full thing. So I need to do that with this one.
You like it so far?
I liked it. It's just, a lot more new things came out, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I need to go back to it.
Yeah, especially when this is like a remastered, huh? A remastered.
The last Remnant was revolutionary for Square Enix. I never played this game.
I don't even know about this game. Oh, it looks kind of like Final Fantasy 11, huh? The style? Yeah.
Yeah.
First Unreal Engine title for the iconic developer.
Bravely Default has a strange link to a Final Fantasy spin-off.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
This one's coming out to the Switch, right?
Maybe. I think so.
Yeah, I think this one's coming out to the Switch or something. Switch 2, if I'm not mistaken.
So this was developed as a sequel to Final Fantasy IV, Heroes of Light.
Oh, really? Okay, nice.
Star Ocean is beautiful. Yes, Star Ocean was beautiful. Oh, it was a great game to play.
Did you beat it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you started a lot of games, but you never finished it, huh?
Yeah. Well, this was the old one.
Yeah.
I played the newer Star Oceans, and they were fun. They were good. Yeah.
I don't even know this one.
I don't know either. It's the first game directed by Yoko Taro.
Dark fiction. Okay, it looks like a dragon like.
Parasite Eve 2.
I actually played this one.
I didn't play any of the Parasite Eve.
I've played and beat this one, barely beat it because the last boss was kind of hard. There's also a Parasite Eve 3 and Parasite Eve 1, obviously. Only played this one because I guess at the time I was on PlayStation 2? Something like that, I forgot. But it was pretty cool. It's like an RPG version of Resident Evil, but with a female character, of course. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
It looks pretty cool. If you want to play a game and you can't wait for Ghost of Yotide coming out, there's a game that's similar to that. It has the Witcher meets Ghost of Tsushima, so kind of a mixture, and it's called Blood Message. Yeah, so it has like the Witcher feeling, but Ghost of Tsushima kind of feel as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
It holds you over until the other game comes out, huh? In December? No, not December, October, right?
Ghost of Yotide, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be very exciting.
So the Switch OLED, this person got the Switch 2, and here are the biggest improvements that he noticed from his Switch OLED. One was the 1080p display is gorgeous to him.
For the new Switch, right?
Yeah, the Switch 2.
Yeah, because the resolution is better.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
With backward compatibility is exceptional.
It's technically a more powerful Switch, right?
Yeah, it's a very much powerful Switch. Load time across the boards are much faster.
Okay. I don't think the load time was that bad to begin with. I guess it depends on the game.
Yeah. Big improvements to the Nintendo eShop. Okay. I never went on the eShop, but I guess he did. So,
yeah.
Or they did. Third-party ports are surprisingly good.
Hitman is such a good game. Yeah, they're getting a lot more support, right?
Yeah. That's it. Those are the things that he found.
Yeah.
That are much better than the OLED Switch.
Or just the Switch one in general, because you can't compare the screen. The screen is OLED is obviously better than most screens in general.
So, if you are a physical collector of 3D card games like the Switch, 3DS, and Vita cards, you might want to plug it in every 5 to 10 years to avoid data loss.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of games that you have with big collection, huh? Oh, that sounds so troublesome if you...
Yeah. So if you haven't played it in more than 5 or 10 years, you might lose your data.
Oh, you lose your save file? Oh, that's fine then. I thought it was like you cannot play the game anymore.
No, it's more of a save file.
Okay, you can back it up to the cloud, but I guess the Vita you cannot. Oh wait, the Vita you save on the card itself. The 3DS maybe. Okay, that's good to know actually.
Yeah. So if you're a collector of the game cards like I like to have physical copies of things.
Yeah.
You should at least plug it in every once in a while, just so that it refreshes.
Every 5 years. That's interesting, huh? 5 to 10, so I guess it depends. You might as well do every 4 just to be safe, huh?
Yeah. So the Switch 2 has already overtaken the combined lifetime sales of the entire Xbox Series family and PS5 Pro in Japan.
That's crazy.
So, if you scroll down the numbers, it's already hit 153,205 between the 9th and the 16th.
Yeah, lifetime's 1.1 million. Yeah. Everyone in Japan is much more mobile than how we are here, right? More stationary.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it makes a lot of sense. Switch 2, 20 million? Oh, they're already 1/20th the way there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Xbox definitely wouldn't be selling too well over there, but PlayStation 5 million, Switch Lite is 6. OLED Switch is 9, almost 10. So Switch in general sold about almost 40 million just in Japan alone. That's crazy. You see how crazy? Yeah, how in demand mobile games are, right?
Yeah.
So I guess every time, did you notice that in Japan when you went?
To be honest, I didn't like, pay attention to a lot. I didn't people watch a lot, but I did kind of see like it was very crowded in there, and
yeah,
a lot of people were busy or on the phone or something like that.
Yeah, you didn't look at the device they're holding, right?
Yeah.
Okay, makes more sense. They're much more mobile than we are.
Yeah. So, guess what accessory that is the most useful for the Switch 2, but it's hard to find?
Most useful?
Yes.
I would assume the camera?
No, it's the carrying case.
Oh, the official carrying case?
Yes.
Oh.
It is one of the hardest accessories to find at the moment.
I didn't. Okay, that makes sense. Everyone wants to protect it, right?
Yeah.
A $500 system for $40. Yeah, you definitely want to protect it.
Yes.
But I guess you can always get secondary market ones, right?
Yeah, but you want the official Nintendo Switch one.
Yeah. Sometimes the secondary market, not secondary,
not that
third party is better. Because they have more slots, or they might have more bells and whistles. Yeah. Or hard case, right? For example.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is interesting. I did not expect that, actually.
The carrying case for the Nintendo Switch 2 is a hard item to find.
Okay. That's good to know.
Okay. So there is a controller. It's a controller that is for the what was it? The eSports World Cup in Saudi Arabia. And if you click on the PlayStation Saudi Arabia Twitter, you will see the actual photo of the. So this would be the hardest, I guess, controller item to get, because it's only for that event, and you would have to go to Saudi Arabia
to buy it.
Yes.
It's a nice controller.
It is.
It's a very nice controller.
Yes.
It's one of those collector's things. It's almost as nice as the Ashba, especially when it's green. I think that's definitely for me.
Jewel green, yes.
Wow.
So, if you want to go get that controller, you need to go to the eSports World Cup in Saudi Arabia from July 10th to onwards, because that's where they're selling it.
Okay, and I assume it's going to be very limited too.
Yeah.
Ooh, collector's thing again here, huh? So many collector's thing nowadays, right? But it's a very nice controller, I must say.
So, did you know that PlayStation Plus is turning 15 years old?
Crazy fast, huh?
Yeah. So here are the games that are coming out for July. Diablo 4, The King of Fighters 15, and Jusant. Those are the games.
Have you played any of them yet? Or before?
No, I have not. No, I have not.
Yeah, Diablo 4 is a very popular one. Kings of Fighters, I've never played a single one. I don't even know what Jusant is, actually.
Either.
But Diablo sounds like a good one to have. It's a very popular game.
Yeah. Plus, there are also things exclusively on the PlayStation Plus anniversary celebration. There's a PlayStation Store exclusives offer weekend. Save money on games. There's a Valorant PlayStation Plus pack.
There's tournaments too?
Yes.
Okay, Monster Hunter Wilds. Game try opportunities. Okay. You get Valorant gun buddies and stuff like that? Okay.
Sony's picture cores from today through August 12th. PlayStation Plus premium members can unlock a 50% discounts on up to 2,000 movies store-wide.
Nice. A lot of ways to celebrate, huh?
Yeah, they're celebrating their 15th year.
So fast. So fast.
Crazy. So crazy.
Yeah.
PlayStation 6 plans confirmed by Sony president. So they are going to keep it as a console, but they are going to try to do more cloud streaming as well.
Okay.
Yeah, they shut down the fact that it might just only be cloud only, but they shut that down. Said they're going to keep the consoles as well.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Yeah,
because they cannot just abandon the core market that they have. But I guess we'll see. Because a dual device, kind of like how the Switch is, or not the Switch is, but I guess how the Vita and the PlayStation 3 was back then. I think that would work.
Yeah. So I've never heard of this. So MagicX Zero 40 receives surprise release date, and it's starting at $75.
Okay. What is this?
I never heard of this company, MagicX.
Yeah.
So, but it seems like they do handheld games.
Yeah. Okay, so emulate both DS displays simultaneously. Okay. So I guess if you have a DS collection, you can play on it. It seems like. It's like what's that company that remade the N64 recently? Analog, I think it was called. You remember?
I don't remember.
And all these portable like Game Boy Advance like devices. You remember those? Yes, I think this is what this one is doing.
Like an emulator type of
thing, right? Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. I guess now that the patent stuff has expired,
yeah,
it's their turn to like put their twist on it, I guess. So it's tall enough to emulate both DS displays stacked on top of each other, and obviously has enough power to run both of them. 4 inches diagonally. Okay, $75 is not that bad though to replay your old DS games. So I'm assuming some of these Nintendo DS devices can be pricey still. I guess a way for your old stuff to live on, right? Or for you to use it.
Most definitely. All right, games that are coming out this coming week. On July 1st, Mecha BREAK. Squad up in a Mecha BREAK, a multi-third-person shooter offering players 3 game modes filled with high-octane ground and aerial combat. Pilot your striker into the breach and take on enemies across worldwide hotspots. Ready for the ultimate showdown? So you're in a mech. You're fighting. A multiplayer third-person shooter.
Kind of like Gundam? Oh, it looks very like Gundam.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Looks very cool. Animation is very nice. Oh, that looks scary. Okay, little guy versus like the whole army, huh? Nice. Oh, that looks like Raiden from Metal Gear. At least the armor, face armor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's game over right there. Oh, hell no. How are you gonna survive that?
You can't survive any of this.
Yeah, in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is cool though. Looks very cool.
Is, for Xbox and PC.
Okay.
Next, for your phones is Angry Bird Bounce coming out.
Okay, Angry Birds is back, huh?
Yep. It's with more game features, seems like.
Different twist to it, right? Not your traditional Angry Bird style.
Yeah.
I guess this is more top view than side view, huh?
It's more like, you know those breaking the blocks?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more like that.
Okay. I'm glad that they're still around, right? And especially after they made movies and stuff too. That's crazy.
It is.
Yeah. Most of the birds are back, it looks like.
Lastly, we have Echo Paradox. It's a first-person psychological horror game. Humanity stands on the brink of an unsettling revelation. Alternate dimensions are real, but eerily without signs of life. So this is a horror game.
This looks kind of like
Phasmophobia.
Yeah, but not exactly.
Yeah, more alien type, right?
Yeah. It's coming out very soon, next week.
Yeah, next week.
It looks kind of eerie. More eerie than scary. Okay.
What the fuck?
It looks like what is that? Slender Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, very Phasmo vibes here, huh?
Yeah, but you're dealing with aliens now instead of
millions of ghosts that we can't guess right. At least we kind of know it's an alien.
That's creepy. Oh.
Yeah. You're excited to play this one?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. All right, man. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. Don't forget to like the video, and we'll see you again next week.
See ya.